G'day and welcome back to what is effectively part 2 of my series detailing the Astrad B205 receiver. Since the last video we've primarily concentrated on cleaning the outer cabinet, the front fascia, the dial indicator and the back screen or the back plate panel, as well as the multiple contact points of the rotary turret dial mechanism. Now, using this radio in low light or even average lighting conditions presented a problem that we couldn't read the band selector properly, and to some extent the signal meter was a little difficult to read as well. As a solution to this problem, LEDs have been added as an auxiliary form of lighting to those 2 points rather, but not wanting to have just one colour illuminating the back of the radio indicators, I've had to make a fake or pseudo neon tube using a coloured drinking straw and 2 white LEDs. Now, it might be a personal opinion, but I don't think it actually subtracts at all from the radio. If anything, it actually adds a little character to the radio as well. And I'll show you what I mean. Now, this is quite a bright white LED. This one looks off colour because of the angle of the light coming out of it, but the green drinking straw actually looks quite good. Now, the only difficulty experienced adding these LEDs was finding adequate mounting points and arrangements, as well as tracing a suitable earth or ground point on the radio, because as you know it's a live chassis, or 9 volt anyway. Now, not to be overlooked, I actually sourced a knob for the treble control, which is kind of nice, but you obviously have to get matching knobs down the track as well. Also missing is the logo or the branding on the radio, and I might have to actually make something in-house if I can't find anything suitable, but I'll get to that in due course. Well, after much perseverance and a little pep talk from Radio Cruncher, which I appreciate, I persevered, and we've now got FM working adequately on the B205. Not super high fidelity, but not bad. The FM board had become warped slightly, and one of the screws were missing to hold it in place. Therefore, it wasn't lining up with the switching mechanism properly, which all led to problems. So anyway, proof of the pudding's in the tasting. This is FM.
The coalition has rebooted its election pitch, declaring its best place to steer Australia.
Sports world and reaction to the host France against the Republic of Ireland, and I'm live at Wimbledon, where everyone is getting ready for this year's championships.
It's been a tough year, and the goal for me was when I had surgery in February that I was going to be here fighting.
It's not bad, it's pretty clear. It's a lot better than what I had to begin with. We've got one more little fault with it, I'll just show you. Currently on band 1, sorry. And now it's not going to do it. So it's rather odd, but anyway. Could be a quirk of the radio. Don't know. Band 2. More image overloading. 3. Now we're getting into the meat and some real shortwave. Bands 3, 4 and 5 work fine. Now we get a lot of Asian radio stations from the Pacific nations. Well, they're not really Pacific, are they? Asia Pacific. And they pretty much swamp the shortwave bands at night. So we don't get a lot of European DX, although it does happen. Go Sandian. Band 5.
会议将就2月份以来双方联
能够看到的是，高校的涨价的需求是强烈的。我们也。
That's a strong station, full deflection. Anyway, you get the idea. FM's working adequately. We've got a couple of RF image problems happening. The rest of the shortwave bands are working fine. The radio's cleaned up in a much better state than when we found it. So, progress. There's small steps, I suppose. Now, as an indication of the selectivity of the AM on this receiver, this station is just below our local racing or horse racing sports station.
The 24 comes out, 5 it is like 24,393, 6 Serrano.
Yourself to the self-serve salad. The Gateway Tavern. It's a local favourite.
So a weak station in between those two was doing quite well, allowing us to hear that station at all. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll check you later.